How are you guys doing? Well, tonight we're going to talk about Ginault brand watches. And the question is, do Ginault watch brand channels and fans still love Ginault? Give you a little bit of background on Ginault. Ginault is a watch brand that does homage watches of this Rolex Submariner. And a lot of channels like the Ginault, and they're called the Ginault Ocean Rover. And they like these watches. And they're really boosting these watches. Like some of these channels, not all of them, but some of them, were really boosting the Ginault watch brand. And they would say, well, you're getting a Rolex Submariner quality watch for 1/10 the price of a Rolex Submariner. Well, isn't that great? Not too bad, is it? And you watch these videos and they're quite enjoyable. And there's an alternative to the Rolex Submariner. Now, these Ginault watches, they were advertised as being made in the United States of America. That was a big feature of them. Manufactured, hand-built in the United States of America. Well, that's a pretty good feature of a watch. Like watches are advertised as Swiss made, made in the United States of America. All good features. But the Ginault and the Ginault Ocean Rover was advertised as made in the United States of America. Now, some of these channels that were boosting the Ginault brand, I call them censorship channels. Because if you comment on those kind of channels and you say, well, I don't like this particular watch or that particular watch, I don't like this or that, or you don't like something or not boosting up the presenter, you get banned, you get deleted. You're done, you're gone. I call those censorship channels. And they're just infomercial channels. They're not channels you really want to listen to wholeheartedly. They're being paid to boost, they're being paid to shill, they're gifted and they're paid. So they're not channels you want to take 100%. Like if they say, we recommend that watch, you don't run out and buy it. You'd be better off to listen to somebody that's not paid to boost it, not paid to shill it. So that's advice to adhere by, in my opinion. Well, anyway, in early July 2019, the Ginault Ocean Rover and Ginault brand, there was some negative articles that come out, especially one article. And it gives some bad history of the Ginault brand. And it's basically said that the Ginault manufactured from the people that made the fake Rolex. And that's not very good news. And it also said that the Ginault brand, Ginault Ocean Rover, was not manufactured in the United States of America. It was manufactured in China. Okay, well that's not very good news, is it? That don't sound too good for the brand. Like if you were seeing all these great reviews, great videos, great shilling of Ginault, all of a sudden you see this article, it kind of makes you go, oh, okay. But anyway, so the channels that were boosting these and the fans, they were still boosting them. And then there's some people that took on the article and said, well, look at that watch is no good. It's made in China. I don't like it anymore. I wouldn't buy it if you gave it to me. Okay. So there's a dispute between the two parties. So the parties that love the Ginault and the Ginault Ocean Rover, they really like it. And the parties that said, well, there's the exposure. Don't want to pay $1,000 for a watch made in China. It's all coming from the fake Rolex manufacturing team, whatever. Okay. So, that leaves the question. Do Ginault watch brand channels and fans still love Ginault? Well, I imagine there's quite a few that still do. And here's what I think. I think if they're paid to love it, they will love it. If they're not paid to love it, they'll just be on the fence, waiting to get paid. So that's where I think it all stands. So in this comment section, you can comment. Either you like Ginault or you don't. It's not going to be a censorship comment. This is not a censorship channel. I'm not trying to please sponsors by saying, well, look at this great comment section. No. See, that's what these censorship channels do. They want comment sections that are going to please and encourage sponsored content, sponsor reviews, paid reviews. They say, well, look at my comment section. They're all praising me. Pay me to shill your watch. Well, that's no good for people that are watching these videos and trying to comment the truth. Like, how do you know? Maybe some guy said, oh, I bought one of those watches a couple months ago. It only lasted a month. Had to get rid of it. Tried to send it back. Couldn't get a refund. Those are the kind of comments you want to see. Real people that bought these things, any kind of products, you want to see what their experience is. And that's good news to know. Because if it can save you $1,000 to know that somebody had a problem, that can be a factor in what you're going to buy and what you're going to pay. So, thank you for listening to the video, and good evening.